Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart, and this is a technical analysis video of MGM Resorts International. All right, we're going to start off with the weekly chart, and then we're going to move to the daily chart. All right, the weekly chart. This is all the trading I've got back 1988 on MGM Resorts International. So it had one heck of a bullish move from 88 all the way to the top in 2007, and the intra-week high was like $100 up in here somewhere, 100.5, and the intra-week low in 2009 when the market was crashing was $1.81. So that is one heck of a crash, and as you can see, it went below the lows of back in the late 80s, 1990. Okay, so now we bounced up, so let's zoom in here. Now, this looks like a symmetrical triangle on this weekly chart in here. So a lot of times triangles appear in Elliott wave patterns in either the fourth wave of an impulse move or the B wave of a corrective move. So I am leaning right now to thinking that we've got some kind of, let me get a little marker out, some kind of like A, and then we get this sideways B, and then we get some kind of C going on. Okay, that's where I'm leaning right now, and so we've got this symmetrical triangle in here. Get back to my mouse. Let's blow this up a little more. Now, the interesting thing with symmetrical triangle, what you do is you draw your triangle in here, and then you take and you create a line parallel to this line, start it at the beginning of the triangle, and you put it on out here, and that's the projection for the move. Well, it's successfully hit that target back here in early this year. What is this? March of this year. And now it looks like we're breaking down a little bit. This looks like some kind of consolidation move. Let's roll over and take a look at the daily chart. Okay, so here we are. Back off and let me rescale this. I guess it's okay. All right, so the trend line here from June of last year, when we had that correction in June of last year, and November, little November sell-off, kind of a sideways sell-off. You can see this trend line in here was broken in April. Okay, then we pulled back to the trend line, and we've basically been chopping sideways. So as best as I can determine, it looks like we're in some kind of corrective sideways triangular motion. It's not totally clear. And so we're just, you've got to be careful in here as to what's going on. Let me see. Let's take a look at the indicators to see if they're giving us any better picture. They're really not. The RSI, you could almost draw a line across the bottom here of this. This is the 10-day RSI. And if it breaks it, it's going to be a signal it's breaking down. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about these lows in here, and a lot of times it'll do that. And if we take a look at the DI, we got DI plus greater than DI minus, but it's kind of been chopping. I mean, here you had the minus above the plus, then it's alternating. The demand index is positive, so that's a positive. Right now, let's see, this is through trading with close of business on Thursday the 24th, July 24th. And here it is, quarter to 12 on Friday, and it is trading up 19 cents. So it's not doing a whole heck of a lot. So I guess the best thing that I'm thinking right now is I'm thinking we've got one, and we're kind of sideways. I'm thinking we might have another move to the downside to correct. We do have to correct this move. Okay, and this move doesn't look like this is enough of a correction. And let's just do a retracement of it. If we go from the beginning of this move to the top of this move, okay, it's corrected a little over 23.6%. It hasn't even corrected 38, much less a 50% correction or a deeper correction. So we're still in the very, very shallow range of corrections, and I would be looking for more on that. But you never know what it's going to do. You never know what it's going to give you. So right now, I guess I'd be neutral on it from the standpoint of taking a position to see whether it starts to break out of this or forms some other kind of like trend line and breaks a trend line or something like that. So that's my best assessment at the moment. And that is MGM Resorts. Thanks for stopping by. If you felt like the video was beneficial to you in any way, please share the video on the internet. Share it with one of the social media buttons, or hit like. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.